Good morning, DJ. How are you today?
Hey, morning.
Delta Bend, Steady Eddie property. Man, I love this property. Couldn't ask for a better straight up and to the right graph here.
Well, technically, you could ask for a little bit better one.
Well, it's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Um, High occupancy, great area. What you have one vacant. This could be a pretty quick update. I think, biggest news for our investors here, and we appreciate you guys and this partnership over. It's hard to believe it's going to be 5 years on this investment. November 20th, November 21st, I think is when we acquired this property 5 years ago. So it's really hard to believe. So I think the biggest news is that is when our 5 year arm ends. So we've already started the process of finding another lender partner. So 5 years, man, that's hard to believe. That 5 years went by quick.
Man, that is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So um, Steady Eddie property, not a ton to report here. Everybody's getting their distributions. We'll talk a little bit more when we get closer to that refi period. Um, Sometime in quarter 3 of the year. Probably you'll probably hear more about that in quarter 3, what we've planned, but we already start to line up some lender opportunities there. Operationally, it looks like you've got nothing crazy notable here, but you did have some sump pump line excavation that you've did with some basement
Yeah.
water that you had. Anything to report on that outside of the normal summertime HVAC units?
I mean, it's not even notable, but you kind of mentioned there's some drainage, a small project that we're working on to just avoid future water intrusion issues. Just with, if you're not from Cincinnati, this street specifically, the Mount Lookout area, is more prone to flooding than other areas just due to the age of the city plumbing systems. So just to get ahead of that, we have some small in relative terms, projects to help avoid some of that. But outside of that, normal management and day-to-day operations.
Okay, great. Distributions, like I said, they've been steady. Um, I think something else notable is, what do we plan to do as far as pushing rents on renewals? I think our plan is 3 to 5%. So I think, we still have some units that are below market, about 995 versus the, you know, roughly 1200 market baseline. So I think that's something we're going to try to achieve upon renewal. Outside of that, not a whole lot to report. So, anything else to note, DJ?
No, I think we say it often with this property than some of our others, but no news is good news here.
Yeah, very quiet property. So, investors will have more to report in Q3 as we get closer to refinance, and definitely appreciate the partnership over these seemingly fast 5 years, but 5 years nonetheless. So, thank you very much for the trust, and we'll talk to you in quarter 3.
Take care.